Welcome to the 2024 Winter Classic Student Cluster Competition Studio Update Show. Now, here are your hosts, Dan Olds and Addison Snell.
Hey, it's Dan Olds, and we're here for another 2024 Winter Classic Invitational Student Cluster Competition team interview. This time, it's with Texas Tech Team Matador. How you guys doing today?
Good. How are you?
Good. Let's meet you. So one of you introduce yourselves, and then the other one will go after.
I can go first. My name is Nick. I'm a senior computer science and math major here at Texas Tech. And I did this competition last year, and it was really fun.
That's right. You did.
Come back and see if we could do better this time. Hopefully we'll do better this time.
You did pretty good last year. You were third overall, I think, right?
I was very proud.
It was good. It was very good. Who's this next to you?
I'm Ian. I'm a computer science and math double major as well.
Nice.
This is my first year doing the competition. Hopefully I can do it next year as well. It's been pretty fun so far.
Yeah, it's been good. Now, this is 2/3 of your team. Who's the other one?
The third member of our team is Jonathan, and unfortunately he couldn't make it today. Do
you want to pretend to be him or not?
I don't know.
Can you channel him?
I could try, but I don't think I'd do a very good job.
What's his deal? What's his major?
He's also a computer science major. In fact, we have a few classes together.
But not math.
I don't believe he's a math major as well. Just computer science.
Okay. What year is he?
He's a junior.
Junior. Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
I think he's a junior. Pretty sure he's a junior.
Now, have you had experience in the competition last year, but have you had any HPC experience before? I mean, other than the competition.
Other than that competition, no. I took a class last semester that had us log in to our supercomputer that we have here at Tech and do a little stuff, but it really wasn't very explorative. It was mostly just very basic stuff.
Here's a computer, log in, good job, thank you. Account erased. Okay, how about you?
I did not have any experience in high-performance computing prior to this competition. It's been a lot to learn in a short amount of time.
Oh, yeah. Did you even know high-performance computing was a thing before this?
I've heard of supercomputers. I've heard of the top 500 list, but other than that, I wasn't familiar with any, how to use one, how to log into one, how to submit jobs, nothing like that nature.
Soon, you will be the kind of person like I've been who scoffs at every movie where they say, we've got to break into the mainframe because that's got all the power to do. No. Anyway, okay. So let's bring in your advisor. He's got a history with this. Your coach, Michael Beebe. Come on in. There you are. That's a familiar face.
Yes,
Good to see you again. And you're coaching now. You've moved up from your amateur status. Now you're pro.
That's correct. I'm a pro. I think the year I participated in the competition was 2022, if I'm not mistaken.
But weren't you in for a couple of years or not? Just one?
Just the first year. And that was
2022.
Yeah, then that was my introduction to HPC, and I've been doing research in the field since. So,
okay, what field?
In what?
In what? Researching what?
In HPC, I guess, generally speaking. But if we had to narrow it a little bit more, I'd say I'm becoming somewhat of a compiler person, I guess.
Nice. It's a filthy job, but someone's got to do it.
Yes.
Compilers are critical. So, what's your favorite compiler?
Oh, I do a lot with LLVM and Clang.
Okay, I hear good things. But there's a lot of them out there. There's a lot more of them than I ever thought.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah. Sue, how has the competition gone? I'm from looking at the scoreboard that you haven't seen yet. It's going pretty good for the Matadors.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you do a face plant on the NASA challenge that you're in the middle of right now.
I hope not.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's been going pretty well too. We've been working really hard, so I think obviously
it shows. It shows. It's good. I mean, and actually, since this hasn't been disclosed to the public yet, but I'm going to disclose it to you since the air date of this will be after it's been disclosed. You guys came in second on LINPAC by, let me see, 0.14 of a point.
Mm-hmm.
So you have got 99.86 points out of 100 on that. And on HPCG, also worth 100 points, you got 100 points. Nice. Which puts you in the leadership of the competition by less than 1%, less than 1 point, but you're the leader.
I'll take it.
You've done well, especially for a 3-person team.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, really well. That's just great. And you gotta keep it up.
Mm-hmm.
That you understand the NASA application and everything?
Yeah, it's been going pretty well.
Okay, you're feeling good. Okay.
I hope we can keep up our good score and hopefully stay in first place.
So quiet confidence. Okay, I like that. So what do you guys want to do once you're out of this and it's time for you to go professional?
For me, I definitely want to pursue higher education, whether it's a master's or a PhD. I lean more towards PhD, but who knows what program I'm going to get into.
In what area?
What area? I'm not exactly sure yet. High performance computing, I think, is definitely something that's been very interesting. Mm-hmm. And it's something that I definitely would want to look into more, like when I get deeper into research. Sure. But I haven't exactly narrowed down exactly what I want to do. But the efficiency of algorithms is something that I really enjoy, and I think that would have applications in HPC. Artificial intelligence is super interesting to me, so research in there would also be where I would want to go. I don't know which I would choose if I was presented both options, but I'd probably just take whichever one I'm presented.
A lot of crossover. I mean, speaking for myself, I think we're in a couple of years approaching a time when we're not going to be calling artificial intelligence anything different. It's just going to be baked into the cake in pretty much everything, including high performance computing. I haven't talked to a national lab since that's not doing something in AI to help reduce their brute force type stuff and refine it. So yeah, there's an awful lot of crossover. So how about you? What do you want to do when you grow up?
Well, one of my professors speaks very passionately about bioinformatics because he's and he seems to enjoy what he does so much that's encouraged me to go somewhere in the medical field with computer science, of course. He said,
yeah,
a doctor prior, in his youth, but that all changed once he went to college and studied computer science and was still able to do that within this field that is particularly relevant to high performance computing. He talks about
absolutely
how they're used to analyze genetic data and things like that.
Sure. I mean, everything from genetic stuff through drug discovery. Right. That's a big thing. I mean, it's a huge field and there's lots of opportunities in it. Absolutely.
Lots of opportunities to cure disease, develop treatments.
Sure.
To help people in general.
Yes.
I'd like to pursue.
Don't know if you're going to be all the way baked in that in order to save me, but maybe. I don't know. I'm breaking down, man. I don't have a lot of time left on these tires. So, get at it.
Yeah, I'm not sure you could be saved, Dan.
I don't know. I'm not even buying green bananas these days, So, Michael, what are you going to do when you are you ever going to finish your education? That's probably the first question.
Yeah, that's probably a better question for my advisor than it is for me.
Let's get him on. Send him a text. But I mean, how long a road is it to get your PhD?
Oh, geez. Well, I'm about 2.5 years in, and then I expect to probably have another 3 years after this, probably 6 years total, I'm guessing.
Wow.
Yeah, and I've done a couple internship at Lawrence Berkeley National Lab last year.
That's a cool place, isn't it?
It is. It's great.
That's just beautiful.
So beautiful. And then, yeah.
Not easy parking, though.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, moving forward, I don't foresee myself doing anything besides HPC related stuff probably for the rest of my career. So, I mean, I love it.
Really? That's great. Welcome.
Bug. So I'm here to stay.
Were you interested in HPC before the competition in 2022? Okay.
At that point, I had much exposure to it. That's when I was first starting graduate school. But yeah, I knew before I did the competition the first time that that's what I was going to be doing.
Gotcha. Either of you guys have any internships lined up or any thoughts along those lines?
I wish.
I have an internship this summer. It'll be my first one. That's exciting.
Doing what?
A software engineering position at USA. They develop or they have insurance and banking services for members of the U.S. military.
Oh yeah. No, I've heard of. I've seen maybe 30,000 commercials of theirs in my lifetime. So tell them that's working because I watch TV a lot. But that's great. That's very good. And there are going to be some internship opportunities. And one of the things to think about in this competition, I don't know if this has come in handy with you, Michael, but one of my thoughts in designing it was to give students an experience not about winning or losing, but to give you war stories, because it always comes up in any interview. So what's the hardest thing that you've done? What have you worked with a team? What's really been frustrating? And from this competition, you're going to have all sorts of stories to be able to just smoothly tell, there's this time it was really late. We were trying to get this thing compiled and we couldn't, and et cetera, that will along the way show them that you can organize your thoughts and speak, but that your technical chops and you can work with teams. And that's hugely important. So keep all this stuff in mind. It will come in handy, not to mention just being able to make contacts from this and stuff like that. And plus, I'm happy to do anything I can to help you latch on in the industry. So keep that in mind too.
Definitely appreciate that.
Yeah, in fact, one of the guys from your year, Michael, ended up at Livermore.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What was that?
Not going to say his name because it's Livermore, but great guy. And he asked me to write a recommendation. Turns out it's a huge form. Happy to do it. No problem at all. And I did a hell of a job on it too. So proofread it, spell checked it, all good. Didn't just phone it in. But anyway, thank you all for being here and for competing. I'm sorry we missed out on the third guy, but That's the breaks. Anything else you want to throw in? Say hi to mom or anything like that?
Hi, Mom.
Nice. It's a quality move.
Yeah.
Good stuff. We'll keep going, Matadors. Keep rolling, and we will check in with you down the road. Thank you for watching this episode of the 2024 Winter Classic Invitational Studio Update Show. For all the latest news on the competition, check out our official media partner, HPC Wire. We're also on social media at the handles above. Give us a follow. We'd love it. And please visit our website at www.winterclassicinvitational.com. Thank you to all the student teams, mentor organizations, and sponsors for making this competition possible. Stay tuned for more.